Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this Edgewood family. I am Matt Vandermark, the proud principal here at Edgewood, and I wanted to take just a minute to say, first of all, thank you so much for a great first quarter. So impressed with everything that we've accomplished this first quarter, and also just share some of the things that we have here in the newsletter to just share the ideas and the things behind that so that you kind of know what's going on here at Edgewood. As you guys know, these newsletters come out about every 2 weeks and just kind of give you an update of the things going on and the impressive stuff that we're doing here. The first thing I want to say is welcome back to those families who are returning from online learning. I know that first 9 weeks had its ups, its downs, its challenges, its greatness, and all of those things. And we're really excited to have about 100 of our students coming back. So that is really exciting. I know our teachers are excited to see some kids back. So we can't wait to get everybody back in here on the 19th of October and see our family here in the school grow. For those of you still staying online, keep working hard, keep doing the things you're doing. Our teachers will continue to provide you with some outstanding education and learning, and we'll continue to help support you as we all navigate this really tough situation that we have going on here with COVID and the school environment. With that being said, just want to go through the newsletter. And so if you have a chance, go ahead and read through these things. But I'm going to give some highlights and talk about the great things going on. First and foremost, we had an outstanding first quarter. To think about the things that we've done and the work that we've accomplished this first quarter is really impressive. And the reality is we could not have done it without the help and the support and the effort of our students, the help, the support, and effort of our teachers, the help and the support of all of our remaining staff here at school, and then, of course, the parents. It takes a team to come together for success. And the reality is this first quarter has been really impressive. I've been so impressed with our kids, so impressed with our students, or with our families. Everybody has really pulled together to help make this year a great start. So if you want to, just take a look through here. But I want to highlight the bullet points I put here. There are so many more successes we've had this year that the list could have gone on and on and on, but I want to highlight some of the things that really impact your students' school environment. So the very first thing, we are working really hard to develop programming that helps support the social, emotional, educational needs of our kids. And we've created some programming that helps evaluate that for students that may be struggling in those areas. And we're really proud of what we've done so far, and we're excited about the team that's working to help support those students. So we'll continue to work on that and help that grow so that by the end of the school year, really that's a well-oiled machine just helping kids who have those new and unique struggles in the social, the emotional, and the educational realm outside of our normal supports that we provide. Really also excited about our journey through conscious discipline. We're 9 weeks in, and if you don't know what conscious discipline is, there's a link here. Click it. You can read a little bit about it. But really, it goes back to that social, emotional help and support needed of all students. It's really a good thing for our kids, and it's a good thing for our teachers, and it's just rethinking the way a school environment should be. If you get a chance, go ahead and check that out. Click on the link there. We have begun an outstanding literacy program here in our school using the guided reading principles, and you guys should be familiar with that if you were in the elementaries or you're in the corporation last year. But we've hit the ground running on that. Our teachers are doing a great job helping support that. I will say one of the things that I'm really excited about this year is we've developed some skills programming that has been developed to help students in their reading and math deficiencies. And so you may hear your students talk about Math Lab or Rise Up. This programming is really focused on meeting kids who have deficient levels of those skills. And our kids that have been in there so far have worked really hard. In fact, we're seeing their grades just absolutely blossom through the help and support of that program. So we want to give them skill sets and some confidence to be able to go into their regular classes with the knowledge they learn there and perform really successfully. And then, honestly, I think this is really, really cool. We are providing still an online school for our students. And, we're excited that the numbers are decreasing because we love to have the kids in the building. But we also know that those kids who are still at home are making that choice to really ensure what they feel is the right thing to do. And our teachers have really developed some great stuff. I'm really impressed with what we do. I'm really impressed with the support that Mr. Smith has provided for our 6th grade Edmentum programming. Our goal is to try to provide you the best education we can in that online experience. And hopefully when things get to a state of normal again, we'll have everybody back in the school and really just providing some great learning for our kids. Can't wait to see that. And then finally, something that I know so many parents were afraid of, and I think that this is what I'm just really proud of our support staff. Our building has just remained really clean and safe for our kids. I feel that the parents that have come back have seen that and understand that. But kudos to Jeff Clements and our custodial crew for really just being committed to helping ensure our building is a great place for kids and safe for kids. So thank you so much to everybody. Again, so many more things that we've done this year, and I'm so proud of our students and their resiliency and their efforts in class. They really do make this place a wonderful place for kids, for staff, and for everybody. So thank you for that. Just a couple more things I want to go through. Some of you when we have this influx of kids coming back into the building, we have about 100 kids coming back in. So we had to make some schedule changes. You'll be able to view those on Monday. And so if you're seeing this on Monday, then you can view them now. But we had to make some adjustments. We had to put these students returning back into classrooms. We also had to balance out some classrooms and make sure that we're trying to create some equal class loads across the way. So what we did is we may have moved your students' schedule so that maybe they don't have math first period. Instead, now it's been moved to 5th period. Our goal was to keep the same teacher when that happened. We had very few students that we had to move teachers, but those students who we did do that with, we contacted, and we've already made contact with those parents. So if you've not heard from us, then your child's schedule may be the same. It may have just adjusted where they have a specific class, either math, language, science, social studies, or related art. But the goal, again, was to ensure that they kept the same students. You can check that out by logging into Infant Campus and see if there's been any change to your student's schedule. And then just our virtual book fair is coming up. We normally have a book fair in the building, but because of COVID, we're going to be doing it virtually. So check it out. Click on the link. Get your kids some books. And then just some couple other things. We have a goal that we're trying to read 1 million minutes this year, and I think we're off to a great start with that. I want to show you this graphic. It's so important. Literacy is a huge thing at Edgewood. It's a huge thing in all of Franklin Township. But one thing I think this graphic really just hits home for how important literacy is. If your student just reads 20 minutes a day, look at the growth they will have versus a student who reads 0 or 1 minute. If I read 20 minutes a day as a child, I will gain 1.8 million words per year, and I will score somewhere in the 90th percentile on all tests. Reading is powerful. So parents, our reading challenge isn't just about accumulating minutes. It really is about exposing kids to more reading. So find time to read with your kids. Find time for your kids to read. Create cozy book areas for them to read. Go to the library. Do whatever you can. Get books in the hands of your kids. Help them read. It will make dividends for their entire life. And, a lot of kids say, well, I don't like to read. They just haven't found the right book yet. So please help them find that book. We'll continue to do our part here at the school and continue to help support them in that reading. So that's really the last thing I want to touch on with this. You guys can read through the rest of it. But again, it's been a great start to the school year. I'm so proud of everybody. I can't wait to see the successes we have second quarter. And as always, be safe, be responsible, and be respectful. And may the Flash be with you. Thank you, Flashes. Have a great fall break.